Hey, remember those wonderful public servants at the Oakley, California Union Elementary School District Board of Education?
Are we alone?
Yeah.
If you're going to call me out, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah, you remember them because they mocked parents during a live board meeting, not realizing that they were still broadcasting to the public who see their money taken by said government and their kids stuck in that Oakley Union education system.
We have the meeting open to the public right now. Nuh-uh. That's what Lori just said.
Well, there's an update. They've all resigned. But because this is government, the story goes on. Hi everyone, I'm Gardner Goldsmith for MRC-TV. Well, since their true colors shone for all the world to see, and since their resentment for parents, kids, other taxpayers, and teachers was displayed in stark real-time video, the members of the Oakley, California Union Elementary School District Board of Education have all resigned.
Overnight, the parents got what they wished for when every member of the school board resigned. They issued a statement that read in part, "This was a difficult decision, but we hear the community's concerns."
Geez, who wouldn't want these pleasant people deciding what's going to be taught to your kids? Does anyone in his or her right mind actually think these people would have hightailed it if they hadn't been caught? Not a chance. And their scurrilous, broadly slanderous attitudes would have continued to drive their decisions about families stuck in their public school trap. These are folks who seem to think less about the tax-paying residents than they do for knowing how to handle a live stream broadcast. And that means less than zero. These are people like board member Lisa Brezendine, who, not realizing the stream was still live to the public, said about that public,
"They don't know what we do behind the scenes, and it's really unfortunate that they want to pick on us because they want their babysitters back."
Right.
Pick on us. Those people would be the members of the tax-paying public, the ones the government picks on every day in order to fill the coffers of the school district. And then there's the oh-so-classy board member Richie Masadas, who, in response to another member saying parents just wanted their kids away so they could smoke weed, noted that his brother owned a medical marijuana service.
My brother had a delivery service for medical marijuana. The high clientele were parents with their kids in school.
One of the parents who witnessed the sad and infuriating display was a man named Thomas Will, who appeared on Fox News after the resignations. When asked if this gave him any hope or desire to enter his two children into those government schools, Will responded saying,
"I know you have two children in that school district as well, not yet at the age at which they would attend the schools, that school board there overseas, but I have to ask you, does that give you any hope, any desire to enter your children into those government schools?"
No, it doesn't.
But he'll be forced to keep paying for them, and so will thousands of people who don't have kids in the system. Because even though the board members are gone, the system of taxation, the system of forced payments for a service that many don't use, those would be taxpayers without kids, and many find below par or offensive, that system will continue. It'll keep pitting parent against parent to argue over curricula and see new bureaucrats running the tawdry, tumultuous system. The board members' insults were obvious, and they're gone. But the continuing insult of taxpayer-funded so-called education will continue. Funding likely will rise, and the perpetual motion machine of collectivism will grind on. You know, one of the planks of Karl Marx's 1848 Communist Manifesto was compulsory so-called free public education. In his eyes, mandates and government taking property were somehow synonymous with free. But nothing's free, because people have to work to provide those things. And people are not designed to be slaves. Until more Americans wake up to the reality that public schools enslave taxpayers in the mode of Karl Marx, the insult of public education, with all its failures and obnoxious bureaucrats propping them up behind the scenes, will continue. Talk about insults. Here you go. Perpetual insults. Hey, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Remember, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can find all our videos on Rumble now, and you can find us on Parler. We're in Facebook, we're on Twitter. Head all over the place. There's so many great new social media platforms opening up. I hope you'll join them and join us. I'm over on Gab. At Gab, I'm at Gardner Goldsmith. And let's see, I'm on Twitter at Gard Goldsmith as well. And I want to remind you, if you get the opportunity, go to MRCTV.org and check out the new MRC College Unbound Learning Program. It's free. It's an 11-part first series. It provides videos, texts like a textbook with each video, and quizzes so that you can watch the videos, read the text, and then quiz yourself about what you've learned. The first series, it's all about Marxism, collectivism. That's right. We go into Marx's personal failings and the incredible disaster that his ideology has wrought in the West and everywhere. Check it out. It's College Unbound. Tell your friends. You can make little groups, learning groups, and go through these things. I wrote it. I'm the guy in the video, and so I just wanted to mention it here in this video as well. Hey, thanks so much for joining me, everybody. I'll see you in the comments section on YouTube. For MRC-TV, I'm Gardner Goldsmith.